So Megan Thee Stallion cannot catch a break right now. Every single day she in the news feed by some, either with Tory Lane, DJ Academics, or this time right here something with her original label 1501 Records, which is started by a former baseball player called Crawford. You feel me? So what's going on right now is her label is suing her, saying that her last album did not count and you owe us, baby girl. You owe us some money. You owe us an album, baby girl. So basically what's going on is they saying this right here. They saying that her last project that she put out wasn't actually an album. It was titled Something for the Hotties. And they're saying that they not count that as an album because it had a bunch of old and previously released material, because a good amount of the songs were like freestyle that she already released on YouTube, and she kind of like just threw it on there. And as a record label, they're saying nah, we're not having that. And saying that's not enough to qualify as an album under their deal. And they saying that Megan is well aware that any album that she makes must include at least 12 new master recordings of studio performances, like real songs. Don't just throw some freestyles together, some just phoned in shit. Don't just give us no bullshit. You gotta give us real projects, some real bangers. Don't be holding back, because sometimes what some artists do is to get out of certain deals. Say for instance you sign a record deal with somebody and it's a 4-album deal. They try to go ahead and throw whatever projects they can together to get out of it as quickly as possible. And they just say, this is original music, you can count these as an album. But 1501 is saying no, you need to give us the good album, because sometimes these artists, they try to tuck their best songs or the songs they put a lot into, they try to tuck those for when they leave whatever record label, so they could be able to go to a new label with, or a new situation with dope fire, and be able to pop off over there out of their new situation. 1501 is like, nah, we're not having that. You're not gonna hold back on us. We need the great dope music. You need to give us that fire shit. This isn't a thing that only female artists go through. This is record labels all around. They all play the same type of games, and it's just Megan Thee Stallion. Her audience is very active on the blog sites. They're very active, but they don't normally pay attention to this type of stuff. But since it's her, they're seeing this for the first time. So they are causing a ruckus about this, but this is something that every single artist go through. So Megan had to say this right here in regards to the lawsuit that was filed. She said, first, the man over my label said I don't make him any money. Now he countersuing, trying to keep me on his label because he wants to make more money. LOL, if it ain't making you no money, why not just drop me? Let me go, greedy ass men. My lawyers asked him for an expense report money 1501 supposedly has spent on me. Why does grown ass man put his jewelry and chains on there? Lord, free me from this joke ass label. So this person right here says at this point Megan Thee Stallion is going to have to show us the bullet wound or something. So she searched her name. So bitches like this have actual come for brains, dick eating ass bitches. My hospital records are public record. The DA has made a statement. Y'all choosing to be dumb at this point. You better hope a man never assaults you, and anybody, especially women, believe you. So Carl Crawford, the owner of 1501 record label, says, stop playing the victim, Megan Thee Stallion. You haven't paid for one show since 2019, hiding behind Rock Nation. You can keep that bullshit ass mixtape and send over that straight drop whenever you're ready. 1501 certified hashtag. So basically saying that you holding on to the good music. Stop just giving us bullshit ass mixtapes. And Megan Thee Stallion has been clowned for basically giving the same old phoned in music. She is being, challenged by her fans. I covered it on a Black Twitter episode. If I remember, I'll link it up here. But she's been challenged by her fans and everybody says do something different. Is she holding back the more deeper music, the better music till she get off this label? This may be something right here to look into, because he's saying right here, give us the straight drop, mean that dope. Give us that dope shit whenever you ready, because like you playing around with this lame music, this same old regurgitated bullshit, just making the same song over and over and over again. And I think that you're insulting our intelligence because you're trying to make sure you hurry up and finish this deal. So he's like, man, give us the real music, stop playing. do business the right way. Don't half-ass this agreement that we have. So Meg says in response, Carl, you got a whole contact with 300 and talking shit to me like I got your fucking money. You are attacking me. Why? Because you want to be famous, not rich. Ask Kevin Lies where your money at, stupid. You know, it's always funny to me when a certain situation like that happen. You know, Carl Crawford isn't famous, but he is well known and respected, especially in his craft. He is one of the best at what he did in his career and made a good amount of money in his career doing what he did. So I don't know if he want to be famous. I don't think he want to be a rapper or whatever. I think he feel like, you know, he did his business. He did business a certain type of way, and the artist popped that he signed. And when the artist popped that you signed, you're the first person that you know that believed in them. You expect to get money and get rich too. Not just the artist being able to, oh, I pop now. Fuck you for everything you did for me. Let me just go ahead and just move on to the next, and only me. I'm the only one getting all the attention and shine or whatever. I don't care whatever you did. Our dealings are done. Nah, like, this is business. He has to get a come up too, because he invested on you when no one else did. He was the first person. So yes, people are gonna fight to get whatever they can out of you. And he's a small record label. He's not like a big giant that has a lot of things coming in. What Megan has coming in is very, very huge. It probably keeps the light on at his shit. So of course he want to make sure that the business is done properly, because he took a chance on the artist. The artist fucking blew. So he wants to be compensated. I don't know why she doesn't understand that. So basically Megan Thee Stallion is stating that she's in the 360 deal. So some artists, their show money comes directly to them. They're the only ones that get their show money. Megan Thee Stallion, her show money goes to the record label 300 is what she's saying. And then she gets her percentage from 300 paying her. And she's saying that Carl Crawford is supposed to get a percentage as well from that money. And he needs to go and address them. I don't know. That's an interesting situation right there. But if you guys did not follow that, Megan Thee Stallion initially signed to 1501 Records. That's the first deal that she signed. 1501 Records went to go to get a big distribution deal with 300 Entertainment, a bigger record label. So they signed under them to be able to distribute them, a bigger team to handle Megan Thee Stallion's projects. They went to 300 record label. Megan Thee Stallion has a management deal with Roc Nation. So Roc Nation handles her business affairs as far as advertisements, or they probably give her lawyers to negotiate deals. And they more than likely are assisting her in her record deals that she has now. Megan also says, how can I owe you any of my money outside of music when your team can't even provide actual statements of what I owe? You also haven't paid me since 2019. Your team signed off on something for the Hotties account as an album. Now it's not. Jokes. People love bringing up Roc Nation like, hell yeah, my team is great. Am I supposed to have a bad one? And what about it, bitch? So Meg is saying she ain't been paid since 2019 from 1501 record label, and I don't think she will be paid for them because her distribution deal is coming from 300. So 300 is the one that's gonna be breaking the bread. That's if she's recouped. If she recouped, then she'll get bread broken off to her from 300. Recouping is basically making money that's all been given to you from your advance or whatever your budget is. Once you make that money back, then you'll start receiving a percentage of the profit. So Meg finally says, bye, I'm not speaking to nobody else on here. I'll see y'all ass in court. So as I was editing, I seen that Carl Crawford wanted to add his last little 2 cents into this situation. So he said, hey, y'all believe that bullshit if y'all want to. I don't got Twitter fingers, so I'm not about to type shit all day, but I promise everything said about me about that matter is a lie. The truth will be out soon enough. Pinocchio knows. Defamation claim on the way. And the last thing he said, oh god, this all coming from a bona fide alcoholic who fucked the whole industry, including her best friend nigga. I think at this point, Meg just go ahead and just like end all the diffuse back and forth, because you got so many things up against you, Meg. You just need to do what you said and let things get handled in court, because you could lose a lot of these battles. Because morally, a lot of things that you've done, they don't look good. Morally, on some person-to-person type shit, it's a lot of things that Meg has done. A lot of things that she's done that continuously keeps getting brung up because she's the common denominator in a lot of situations. She is the main factor in a lot of these bad situations. So this beef is gonna continue going on between 1501 and Megan Thee Stallion. It is what it is, though. What you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, though. It's your boy YeaImStacie. Now I fuck with you, and the reason why, because you fucks with me. Hey, make sure y'all go ahead and get the Conditional Love merch collection. That shit at Stay Shop. 20% off all hoodies and tees. The hats are selling out fast, so make sure you go ahead and cop one soon. I'm out.